So within the first 2 minutes, we already got our first love interest. So I say if this pace keeps up, we may even get a little romance before the season's out. And Buddy really tried to take his head off. See, if that would have hit, he would have been cooked in our world. But, since this is anime, worst case scenario, probably bleeding from the head, and, he just starts smiling and be like, hey, is that all you got? And getting beat up by a guy that's tied up has got to be one of the most embarrassing things ever. Like, bro is tied up and he's still whooping folks. If that was me, I really would give up my life for crime and just become a law abiding citizen, give me a 9 to 5, and obviously crime ain't for me. If I'm getting beat up by a guy that's tied up, crime is not for me. And this world has both future and past vibes because people got some kind of cell phones and those screens hovering all over town. They kind of look like something straight out of Cyberpunk. So now that we've seen, his potential love interest again, why don't she remember him? He said he's seen her in his dreams like over 2,000 times. And just in the beginning of the episode, she had just saved his life from whatever those things was. So, like I said a little earlier, why doesn't she remember him? And now she's just staring at him like he's just some random dude. So that really got me thinking. Like maybe he can see the future or something. Cause or maybe alternate reality. I don't know. Cause like you say, just in the beginning of the episode, he was getting chased down and then she saved his life and then she's like, protect me next time. So either this is next time or maybe it's the past. Like I said, this is episode 1, so we'll keep watching and see. So also the Oni are from another world as well. And that black mist that shows up when one of them crosses over. So, what's so special about this world that Oni are, keeping to come here? Like, what are they after? And why do some people get crystallized and Takaru didn't? And it's kind of weird too that as soon as the mist appears, the Oni just, when they appear, they just immediately start destroying the crystallized folks. Like that's real, suspicious to me. Like they at like a secret, or they're in like a secret war or something, and just your average civilian don't know about it, and that's why when the Oni come, people get frozen. They immediately get the punching on them. So, and this is a little side note, but why was the little hamster running around in Takaru's world? And honestly, this is a little far out prediction, I guess. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if that hamster's like a secret god or something. Like maybe he just be running around in different worlds, gathering heroes or some stuff like that. Who knows? So looking at this episode, it seemed like Takaru probably got, or he did get isekai. It wasn't your typical getting actually hit by Truck Kun. He weaved Truck Kun and like flew off a cliff. So I mean, indirectly, he still got hit by Truck Kun. Honestly. So with this show, I really went in blind. I ain't seen no trailers, no posters, nothing. I just seen it on Crunchyroll. I think it's Crunchyroll, Netflix, one of them. I seen them on one of them, and I was like, check this out. So I had really no idea what to expect. And me personally, I usually don't go for mech anime, but since this has really just so much different stuff going on, it did pique my interest. And I'm pretty hyped to see what the I don't know how to pronounce it. I think Shikigami are about. Like, why do they need two pilots? Does it need to be like a male and a female? And why doesn't the mist affect them while they're in the Shikigami? And also, I'm curious about the tattoo that's on Takaru's hand. Like, what is that about? It's like I say, it's really a lot of mysteries going on in this first episode. I got another crazy prediction, honestly. Maybe Takaru's like half Oni, so that's the reason that he doesn't crystallize whenever he's in the black mist. Because it seems like everybody else, even the guy and the girl that's in the Shikigami, they would crystallize as well if they got hit by the mist. And honestly, him not being affected by the mist is a pretty cool twist. And another cool twist would be that I'm starting to think that maybe he's half Oni or something, and that would explain why he's not affected whenever he gets in the black mist. I think that'd be a pretty cool twist. Like he's half Oni and he's like his family's like lost in generation, blah blah blah. Or another cool twist would be that he has like ancient Oni hunter blood in him, and that's why he's always, running around throughout the episode like, oh, in every fight, my family never loses, my family this, my family, even when we die, we still win, we come back alive and win the fight. So Suki Mia is his love interest name. So Suki means moon, if I'm not mistaken. So what if she's like a moon goddess, like Avatar: The Last Airbender? So hey, maybe our boy Takaru's about to date the moon. Who knows? Another thing I liked about the show is the aesthetic of everything. You have these floating carriages that look futuristic, these weird cell phones that also look futuristic, but everybody's wearing like traditional clothes and living in traditional buildings and stuff. But whenever in the beginning of the episode, when Takaru first came to this world or whatever, he tried to pay at like a local shop, and the guy pulled out like a cell phone, and I'm just like, everybody still looks new, future, and past at the same time. So to me, this show has a pretty cool setting, and I still don't know if that one dude is bad or not. He let Takaru fight the Oni, but he also smirked, and like it's like he knows a lot more than what he's leading on. So, like I said, I don't trust him yet. And his green haired friend or homegirl, I don't know what to call her yet, but she can predict the mist. Like, how does she do that? And how far out can she actually predict the mist? Is it seconds, days, hours, months? Because this last time it was just a couple seconds. Like I guess her eyes start glowing, and then the mist came almost immediately. So it's just like we don't have no clue how accurate she is with the predicting the miss. And the power system, I haven't the slightest idea of how anything is working in this world. That sketchy guy used ropes to tie up Takaru. Then a separate time he used these arrows to hold him down. Like I almost forgot when Takaru basically got squeezed, then impaled, and then when he died, he came back to life right where he first met Sukumiya, seeming like he's the only person that remembers anything. Yeah, that's some ReZero stuff. We might be watching like the alternate version of Subaru right now. But I'm so lost, man. There's so much going on. This show feels like Groundhog Day. That's an isekai that's set in a futuristic but also past version of Japan with mechs in Tron's world. I don't know, man, but I am locked in. All this was just from one episode. Just episode one, just the beginning. So, like I said, I have no clue which way this season's gonna go. Will it get a second season? Who knows? I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's just 12 episodes, maybe. I don't know. But alright, bro. We done here. Go watch Rebirth.